Hi guys, my name is Aniston. Welcome if it's your first time here, or welcome back if you've been here before. Either way, I'm super excited to have you here. Today's video is something that I am extremely passionate about. I have stress hives because I've been praying and I've been asking the Lord what I should say. But today we're going to be talking about how you should always be who you are in the church outside of church. I serve on my church's praise and worship team. I firmly believe that praise and worship is something that can help people open up their hearts so that they can surrender and accept Jesus Christ. Because I serve on my church's praise and worship team, I shouldn't be at a party on Friday night. I shouldn't be hanging out and drinking with my friends on Saturday night. Why? Because we as Christians are called to represent Jesus Christ. If my friends see that I'm out drinking and partying and cussing and carrying on and doing things that I shouldn't be doing, and they know that on Sunday morning I go to serve on my church's praise and worship team, why would they care to come to church? Or if they do come to church, they believe that they can just continue to live for the world and say they go to church on Sunday morning. But this doesn't just have to apply to me and me singing on the praise and worship team. This applies to every aspect of life. Whether we're at school, we're at work, we're just in public. People are watching you, and if they know that you are a Christian, they are watching you even more intently than they would if you weren't. Because you are a Christian, you are called to represent Jesus Christ. People are going to wait for you to stumble, and it's going to happen. But the thing is you should not be entertaining sin and continue to entertain sin because you're supposed to represent Jesus. So, someone sees you, you haven't seen them in a long time, you're at church on Sunday morning, you say, "Hey, how are you?" The next day, they go into your job and they see you gossiping and cussing, or they see you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. They're probably going to take a step back and be like, "Oh." Someone who hasn't been to church in a long time, or someone who has been church hurt, is less likely to trust you if they see that you're doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing as a Christian than they are if you are actually abiding and following the will and the word of the Lord. And I'm just saying that because I know that I've been in that spot before. Okay, well, you're over here cussing. How are you supposed to be a Christian? And as Christians, we are not called to judge anybody. It is not our job to judge a soul. And that's something that a lot of people, especially myself, have to work on. But there is a difference between judging and holding each other accountable. Because I know that I should not be laying up with somebody before I'm married, or drinking, or partying, or smoking, or doing these things, and I serve on the praise and worship team. I am a Christian. I'm not going to have a Bible verse on social media and then go at school and start cussing and carrying on. How am I representing Christ? And the thing about cussing is, I've heard people say this before, and I'm going to use it today in this video. How are you supposed to worship the Lord with the same mouth that you cuss and carry on with? And that really, like, when there was a time in my life where I was saying things I shouldn't have been saying and doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, I mean, it is a struggle. There are so many things in the world that are going to tempt you, that are going to just cause you to do these things, unfortunately. But the thing is that the Lord is delivering you from that. Why would we choose to be lukewarm in our faith when we could have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, and he could give us the joy in all of these things that the world could never give us? Why are we choosing to stay 1 foot in and 1 foot out? And I talked about that in another one of my videos, because it is something that so many people do, and it's something that I know I did. And when I fully got out of the world and tried my best to get into the word, eventually the things of the world stopped being exciting to me. When you fully commit your life to Jesus Christ, you're not going to be excited by parties and drinking and smoking. Now listen, temptation will always come. It will always come. But the thing is that whenever you are backed by the Lord, when the Lord is behind you, and whenever you are strong in your faith and strong in your word, it's going to be a lot harder for you to commit that sin than it would be than if you weren't close to the Lord. But this video, like I said, this is not me condemning anybody. This is not me judging anybody. This is me telling you that you are a representative of Christ. And I'm talking to myself. If people know that I'm doing and saying things that I shouldn't be doing, and then on Sunday morning I am going to sing for Jesus Christ, people are going to look at me differently. And people are going to not take the Lord seriously because they see that we're not taking him seriously. Whether you're a pastor or you've been in church in your whole life, you're a worship leader, it does not matter. We are representatives of Jesus Christ. And we should be showing his love and his mercy to everybody. So if you have a friend that is struggling, correct them in love, lead them to the Lord. Don't make them feel like they're dumb, because everybody stumbles. Every single person. You cannot look at me and tell me that you have not messed up at least one time in your life. But I'm telling you, when you follow the Lord, you are less likely to stumble than you are if you don't, because he will give you that strength. But even if we are backed by the Lord, there are still times that our flesh will win. But at the end of the day, the enemy cannot win against us, because when we have a relationship with Jesus Christ, he is Lord of all. He is above the enemy. It is up to us to make that decision. So I love you guys so much. I know I was a little bit loud in this one, but it's something that I'm passionate about, and I'm super excited for you guys to watch this video because I want to hear what you have to say. Please share anything that you wish to share with me. Like, I'm stressed out. Do y'all see that? Anyway, let me go inside and get something to drink because I need to take a break after this one. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll record something else so soon. Bye.